What the fuck?
Do I have everybody's attention now?
There you go. That works. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to ZeerTalks Wrestling and welcome to the first ever stream on this channel. Finally got it sorted, alhamdulillah. And by the way, because we've moved on to this channel from ZeerTalks, yeah, it's now first episode on this channel of weekly promo class. We're starting again, which, by the way, it could have been the 30th episode, but whatever. It is what it is. Guys, before we begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, and hopefully well review. Man said Botchamania. It is Botchamania, bro. Anyway, guys, let's welcome Jester.
Botchamania. I lost my shit. You, what the fuck? Do I have your attention now? I lost my shit. Lost my shit. What's going on, brother?
That was good. By the way, you're not
intro. That's like how I start every stream ever, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they're like, the mic's not working, the audio, something's not. And I'm like, fuck.
No. Do you know why it didn't work? Because I started my mouse.
Oh, we're actually on the new channel. All right.
Yeah. I started my what you call it, my mouse late. If I started my mouse earlier and then clicked, it would have worked. Well, I'm an idiot.
Give me a spanner, you fraud. I fucking handed you one straight away.
Yeah, but big up reaction, big up. By the way, I need to mod you, man. I need to mod some of you.
I'll bring up your chat so I can see what they're saying.
Yeah, Reacts mod. But anyway, listen, I say we kick things off, Jester. Words to Cody Rhodes.
Start? All right.
The guy who invaded Drew McIntyre's house. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What are you trying to talk about, Jester? I mean, we can talk about the fact that Triple H is getting abused and obliterated online.
I'm going to talk about that, but not
specifically
in support of him. But we are going to talk. I'm going to talk about that for sure.
I say we start with that, bro. I'll be real, because that's the biggest talking point, in my opinion.
All right.
So we start.
Do you want to start with Gunther's side of it, or do you want me to start with my Cena side of it?
Man said Cena was pathetic, half shame. But anyway, bro, whichever way you want to go. But the whole conversation, Cena's final match.
Then, because these fucking marks need to know when they're being fucking marks. All right.
Go ahead.
Cena's final run, Cena's final match. We'll start with the final match. I sat there and watched it alone. I actually shut down a stream because the severity of what was about to happen was hitting me. And I thought, I have to watch this. I have to take it in. I have to watch it alone. Turned it up, cranked it up, sat there and listened and watched it. Right off the go, the crowd were hot. Great reactions. You know, they were booing the house down with Gunther. Brilliant reaction to Cena. Everything felt very big and grand. The match itself was fine. They did absolutely everything that you would expect from a John Cena match, and then some. A Super Cena match. You could say Gunther played dead for him. There were 3, count them, 3 5-knuckle shuffles where Gunther laid on the ground for like 5 minutes, motherfuckers. Like, you want to talk about Cena looking good? Gunther made him look good. Like, you had super AAs. You had 2 super AAs. You had a super AA through a table. You had an avalanche AA. You had everything. Like, he kicked out at 1. He did everything. Cena literally tried everything, and Gunther still played into him. Cena called the match very audibly, as he always does. You can always see him yelling out his spots. Gunther followed, and Gunther still was the one who had to do most of the work. Regardless, the match was fucking awesome. They played into the crowd so much. They played into each other so much. Cena was legitimately like in a Gunther match and looked like it. This wasn't no Goldberg match. He wasn't getting chopped and laughing. Cena looked like he had been in a war, straight up. The final moments. Now, I called he put him to sleep. That was my finish. that he would put him to sleep. I didn't ever call Cena winning. We have known about this match for 6 months at least. Never called Cena winning. WWE, they don't do it like that. Look at their last few ones. Sting and AEW is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and even that was a curveball, and nobody expected it, and people still got pissed that that happened. So anyways, Cena, the GOAT, it went on and on and on, and I genuinely, there were so many moments where I actually thought, in that last little sequence, he might get it. He might get it.
Yeah.
He might get it. He might get it. And then, like, Gunther was destroying him. It went on for minutes. It went on for minutes. He stood up so many times. He stood up so many times, and he got pulled back down, and he got anaconda again. He literally had nothing left in his tank. Full stop. Super Cena, the greatest wrestler of all time. Literally, that whole final sequence, I know what it was. And it's why the smile was involved. The smiles upset them all, too. And I'm going to fucking tell how beautiful a story that was.
Yeah, my God, the smile told me everything I need to know.
Bro, he gave it everything. He literally, nobody can say that they went into their last match against an opponent like that, knowing it was their last match. They could have done, the 5 moves of doom. He could have done that in 30 seconds and walked out, and everybody would have been fucking happy. And that would have been a fucking piece of shit match. Would have been a piece of shit match. He literally went toe to toe. He gave it his all. Like, he couldn't stand any more. Him smiling, him tapping, was him knowing that he gave everything. It was the end. And he had performed until he could not perform no more. And he was walking away. What other wrestler can say that? Like, they keep going and they're hurt and they can't give an ounce of their performance. And he gave it all. Like,
but just they're in their feelings about the fact that John Cena said never give up, and all of a sudden he gave up. But the thing is, my point
that's
is,
the point. The character's dead.
I was gonna say,
he's the real person. Like he
gave up in his career. Is how I saw it.
He gave up being Super Cena. No person can physically do it. Like, you can't. He literally, in his final performance, gave everything until he could not stand against a bigger, stronger, younger opponent. And he looked like a fucking star. Like, he looked like a star. And Gunther, like, this wasn't like Goldberg, bro. Gunther had to destroy him. This wasn't like Kofi fucking Jey Uso. Like, Gunther had to kill him. He had to kill him. And he had to quit. Like, it's... Anyways, besides the point, that's the match. The match was amazing. The people complain. It was the second best match out of the whole run next to the AJ one. The immediate aftermath. The locker clearing out, that was awesome. The way the crowd started booing straight away just because Triple H was out there, you disrespectful fucking make it about me marks. Like, it's John Cena's final moments. Final moments. The career is over in what should just be nothing but a fucking standing ovation. For 10 straight minutes, is the crowd trying to make it about them and trying to make it about fucking Triple H and whatever booking they think he's responsible for.
Yeah.
Straight up. That alone. Then the everything that the internet's been about, the way they've complained about the match, the way they've complained about Cena's final run. Go back to the fucking heel turn. They wanted it, they got it, and then all they did was fucking complain because he did exactly what he said he was going to do. Exactly what every fucking generic heel does when they become corporate. They become a boring, plotting, I'm going to kill wrestling wrestler. And that's exactly what he fucking did. And all they did was fucking complain. Then the fucking face turn. Oh, that happened too quickly. That didn't make sense. But that's what they fucking wanted. And then the face turn. He literally did the best work that he had done in that face turn in 6 months than what he's done in a decade. The shit he did with Dom alone is going to be remembered. It's going to be remembered at the end of Dom's career. The shit he did with Gunther is going to be remembered at the end of Gunther's career. The shit he did with AJ is going to be remembered at the end of AJ's career.
Yeah.
Punk. The shit he did with Punk is going to be mentioned at the end of Punk's career. Like, no matter what they did with Cena in this final run, you just weren't fucking happy. You just weren't fucking honest,
happy. Can I give you my plan? I said it on the video. I don't know if you've seen it, but I said for me,
I watched it.
I really don't give a fuck how good they won, because, like you said earlier to me, I got my wish. My wish was Gunther ego getting boosted. People need to understand John Cena's return. What the fuck is the point of Cena winning? By the way, I guarantee you, a lot of people that's hating on Triple H, they're hating because the fact of not only because of tapping out, they're hating also because they wanted Cena to beat Gunther. I guarantee you that's what part of the reason is, but they will never tell you that.
And they're probably the same fucking people that bitched when Jey Uso beat him.
By the way, there was somebody I watched because Hanno sent me a video. Yeah, I don't remember the guy's name because I don't watch his content. And to be fair, he's not wrong in this statement, but even then, there was other reasons he brought up I didn't understand. But it comes to the point in which people care too much, is my point, right? It's like Jey Uso apparently tapped out Gunther, so now Gunther is not worthy of tapping out John Cena.
Yeah, and they're still chanting at him. You tapped out. It was like a fucking year ago.
No, but again, Justin, that's the thing. My thing is
before we get into Gunther
from that shit,
because you did, fucking A he has. But you did pick it with Gunther, and that's going to be a whole thing, and we do need to segue to that. But before we get into that, I got this from Facebook from someone I don't even know. Okay, literally last night. Zack Sabre Jr. once said that putting on a technical wrestling match to an audience from the US is like reading Shakespeare to a dog, with higher chances of the dog actually understanding. I used to think this was just him rage baiting, and I've personally used this so many times to rage bait people. But with time, I kind of realized how this is, and more so for the hardcore WWE only US fans. I have been on this page for years now, and I've often tried to write pieces about how Bray Wyatt's character is way deeper than just a spooky guy like The Undertaker. I've explored the lore and cultural symbolism from Wyatt, Malachi Black. I've made several posts about deep diving the character arcs of Hangman Adam Page, MJF, Roman Reigns, and others. I write several pieces about the in-ring storytelling of Ospreay and Danielson, and I can honestly go on, but this post isn't about my writings. I also have to mention this. I've made several I don't know what that's got to do with it. Every single example I've mentioned requires a very amount of critical thinking, as does any debate. And every single one of these posts got comments which are, just sad. I absolutely have no problem disagreeing with me or even telling me I'm wrong. But anyone with below average IQ can look at these comments and see how clueless they are. The fatigue I always have was how boldly difficult it is to have a conversation with most WWE fans from the US. I don't want you to agree with me. In fact, good you don't. But it's absolutely impossible to have a conversation with some of you. Why am I mentioning this again? Because the John Cena retirement and the online reaction just confirmed my thoughts. I can write essays on how symbolic, how poetic the tapping out with a smile was. How right Gunther was
about saying he was tap out, which is why I prepared for that moment, by the way.
But basically, this dude is saying, like, the key words when he said, that's what caught my attention on it. The poetic, symbolic, the imagery of it. There was also even you were going on about this at the time because I was listening to you as I was watching it. The titles thing. The title's been handed to him. You were raging about it, that he was lifting up the titles. You're too young to remember. You're way too young to remember.
Oh, I know. I saw Hulk Hogan when he retired.
That was them repeating an exact moment that John Cena himself.
Yeah. I saw it. I understand.
You don't understand how, and literally, that's something that had only happened once then. Think about that on that scale.
I then realized.
Think about it on that scale. It was Batista and Cena doing it for Hogan.
And now Punk and
now Cody it's Cody and Punk.
Yeah.
doing it for Cena. It won't happen again. Like, if it's going to happen again, it'll be...
Oh, no, I was just confused. I wasn't even hating. I was just so confused.
But it was literally, like, even that was so choreographed and so scripted, but so worthy.
No,
And
now
the
that I
passing of the
understood, when
torch,
I
like-
saw on social media, bro, because they had two
Down
screens.
on the one knee.
So the one screen was Hogan lifting that, like you talked about, was handed the towels by Batista and Cena at the time. And then there was the one that John Cena done, right? Like with Cody and Punk, they gave him to. And when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? Now it
22
makes more
years
sense.
difference.
Yeah,
22
but again,
years difference.
exactly. And it made sense to me. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Look, I just, no matter what they did, they were even as an example, look at the Sting one. The AEW fans, Sting fans, myself, man, even we didn't expect it, and it was perfect. It was beautiful. It was the greatest one of all time. Like, the greatest one of all time was Ric Flair's until he fucked it up, and I didn't even like Ric Flair, but his retirement was just one of the greatest things.
I speak on Ric Flair, bro. If it's gonna be
he's a piece of shit.
Oh, don't forget that. I think he's the most overrated legend I've ever seen.
They cooked a lot of other ones, but Sting's was beautiful, right? And Sting's will never be repeated. Like, even in AEW, if they haven't, like, look what they did with Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? They fucking sent him out with a bag over his head, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so Sting's was a once in a lifetime thing, and that's just Tony Khan being a mark. But it was still, it doesn't make it like even the wrestlers going out on their back thing. It is this like old thing. It shouldn't be a thing. You know, it shouldn't have to be the way. But John Cena is an old school wrestler.
Yeah.
No matter what, guys like that are going to want to do the right thing and put someone over. His whole final year, really, with the exception of an old few greatest hits with like Punk and AJ and stuff, putting over Cody, putting over Dom, putting over Gunther, putting over the girls. Like, his whole last year, you know what I mean? People are allowed to go out on their back. And Cena is one of the only dudes left. Orton will be the next one. They're the only dudes left that are of that era. Anyone else after that, they're the fucking internet era. Oh, I want to go out on a high. Yeah, you fucking would, you little wanker. It's your last match and you still want to make a moment about you. Like, that's going to be the current generation. You know what I mean? I can't see. The last of the dying breeds will be like a KO.
AJ Styles? You don't think AJ Styles will want to go out on a low?
No, 1,000%. I reckon I can see AJ Styles going to TNA to do a job on his way out. Yeah, but the last of like the dying breeds will be like a Sami Zayn and a KO. You know what I mean? If they ain't eating a pin to the next up and coming star, they'll be fucking murdering each other and retiring at the same time. It'll be that type of thing. Like,
but you don't think Gunther would take an L one day?
Oh, 1,000%. I think Gunther's.
Gunther's like an old school guy that people.
Gunther's nearly 40. He's already been in the business 20 years, bro. Like, he's at a young age. He was doing jobs to like Masato Tanaka and like some of these greatest Japanese legends of all time and European legends of all time. Like, he was already being primed as being a star and playing the villain and doing work with guys like that. So yeah, 1,000%, I think he'd go out on his back. But it'd be very hard. Like, it'd have to be like an Obafemi type situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, or a Javon Evans type situation where it's like a Kofi back in the day or a Daniel Bryan, where it's a young, plucky, the underdog story. You know, where it's the big bull.
That guy and Slater was sick in that match, bro.
Outright, the tag match was fucking super entertaining.
They're sick.
Bro, I actually thought the whole thing was entertaining, with the exception of maybe the girls' match. Unfortunately,
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't mind Sol Ruka beating Bailey.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, no, it was actually, and I think Bailey's in AEW. I think Bailey's in AEW by next year, bro. 1,000%. I think she's
To
walking
be
out.
fair, she would benefit from that.
That's what I mean. And I don't see it as a bitter thing. I see it as she's literally
It's like
done.
what Edge did. It's like what Edge did,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah. Not even. I'd say it's even because she's younger. She's way younger, and she's spent her whole entire career there. She hasn't had time off. And Mercedes, her best friend. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she can just join them, and she can be a part of the CEO shit, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So, but I genuinely see it, and I think that all the stuff that she's done and the way they have ignored her and dropped her from storylines and shit, I think she's alluded to them that she's not re-signing, and she'll do whatever she wants them to do on the way out.
Yeah. But back to this conversation, because I'm
Yeah, Gunther, go for it. Go hard, because you picked it, you called it, and you're going to get your wish. And now they're already talking about Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, and I'm glad they're doing it for SummerSlam and now Mania, because I don't want to see
and apparently teasers yesterday. Who were the two people that he fucking had backstage interactions with yesterday?
One with AJ Styles,
and the other?
Truth, and
there
the
you
other
go.
was with...
well, they reckon there's a thing developing that whoever Gunther has interactions with, he's going to retire. And we've got rumors of AJ in the next year. Brock Lesnar out of nowhere for SummerSlam.
Bro, you know what I'd do? If I'm in Triple H's position, bro, I'm letting Gunther win the fucking Royal Rumble. Yeah? I'm letting Gunther go after Cody Rhodes like you wanted it.
The Royal Rumble that's in Saudi Arabia.
Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
You do. You wanted Sami Zayn for 3 years, cunt. You were like,
yeah. And what did I tell you? And what did I tell you recently? The Sami Zayn put himself in a position.
He's done.
Well, what did I tell you last week? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I told you Sami Zayn, the trajectory he's been on the past few months, it doesn't warrant him to win.
Yeah, they were all done.
Yeah, exactly.
We said that about Jay, Sammy, LA, everybody that they were trying with.
Okay, all these guys we thought of earlier this year, it's impossible to make it logical. Let's keep that up.
Good.
For me, I mean, the other shout is Braun Breaker. That's the rumor. However, fuck that shit. I'll be so honest. For me, I'd rather it be Gunther win the Rumble. Let him choose Cody Rhodes, because fuck him being World Heavyweight Champion again. Let him go after Cody Rhodes, and let him fucking beat Cody Rhodes, bro. Let him be champion, and then while he's champion, all these guys that want to fucking eventually retire can go challenge him, and Gunther slaps the fuck out of him, bro.
Imagine what he'd do to Cody, like, because
you know what I'm saying this because I need Gunther.
Imagine though if he gets Cody,
the fucking roof. I need him to be a mega legend, bro.
Imagine what Cody's gonna look like after that match with Gunther. Like if it's for the world title, he would
start changing Cody Rhodes a little bit.
Yeah, I've said I wanted that for a long time. So,
yeah, but this is my point, bro. You want to get the best out of
something. Would chop him till he bleeds.
You want to start building stories. It starts with fucking Gunther dominating, bro.
Look, to be fair, Ansar, he called this Gunther shit a while ago. He's allowed to give up on Sami Zayn because he was one of the biggest ones behind him, and he's just knowing that.
I'm just being realistic, bro. What, do you want me to lie to you and say Sami Zayn for the Arab?
Still going to be a mark. I know someone who's fucking
If you want Sami Zayn to last the Royal Rumble, be my guest. I don't mind. However, he can't win it. It doesn't make sense.
Like people that think anybody outside of like 2 or 3 people's got a chance of winning the Rumble.
Bro, so for me, the only guys I can logically see winning.
Braun,
Gunther. And then I don't know. That's about it. Who else? I don't know. Maybe
there's no challenges at the moment. No legit.
Maybe Drew McIntyre because of what he's doing.
But they're all bad guys. They're all bad.
Maybe Randy Orton just in the base.
And we've got two face world champions at the moment too. So,
like, you know what? I will tell you this: that Raw in January 5th, I think it is, when Braun Breaker faces CM Punk is going to be kind of telling as well. Because let's say hypothetically, Braun Breaker doesn't win the championship. Now the whole talk of Braun Breaker winning the Rumble is possible, But if he wins the championship, now it's Gunther or whoever. Like,
no, because then you throw a third. If he wins it, shock win because of this first of the year thing too. then it throws in Punk's name as a potential Rumble winner because you need a face. So I'm saying we've got 2 face world champions right now. And therefore, every single name that you're saying is a bit hypothetical to win the Rumble is a heel.
Yeah, but somebody has to face Braun.
And that's just the situation we're in at the moment too. Like literally, the only one that was even getting some form of a push was Penta, and he's hurt now.
Yeah, Penta. He's not going to be back anytime soon.
There's literally like, who's a face that's getting pushed?
Yeah, but you know what? With this Gunther thing, like Lewis and I, we've been talking about this as well, bro. This guy, bro, he needs to be mega hated, bro.
They've already done that instantly with his presentation. Like it's clearly, and even that, you guys want to like fucking go on about Triple H and being a fraud and all this shit, but look how orchestrated the Gunther push is. Like, look how, like, even instantly, the very night he beats Cena, the way they blow up social media, and then like even I guarantee you they organized the footage that made it look like he was getting attacked. Yeah. Leaving the stadium, right? 100%. Yeah. And then the very next night on Raw, his instant presentation. All
By
black.
The way, can we call these people out as well? Like I said, it's getting like, bro, all the guys doing ye, all of a sudden want to have a bro. Listen, I don't get it twisted. At one point, it was fun. It's getting fucking boring.
It was always going to get boring. It was like the Yes Chance.
Hey, listen, big up the Yes Chance, to be fair.
Yeah, 100%. Yes Chance, the Yes Chance survived and transcended wrestling, basically. They've become a part of the greater culture, but that's also Daniel Bryan having stepped over the fucking bridge and then being told by WWE that he's not allowed to do it, and he still fucking does it anyway. So
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's Daniel Bryan. That's Daniel Bryan. Jey Uso is not and never was. And they tried. I mean, Daniel Bryan won the WWE title.
But I think the whole YTT thing comes down to, I mean, you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but the whole how the transitioning and culturing with like the whole hip hop stuff, like, because obviously hip hop is now it's starting to dominate, right? So like Yeet is part of the hip hop culture.
It always has in America.
But exactly. So I know, I mean, it's starting even all over the globe because of that. You know what I mean? But that's why I think the Yeet thing became popular. You know what I mean?
All right. So with Gunther, then we've seen these teasers. What happens? Who's next? Who's next? Like,
pun intended.
Immediately. Is it filler? Is it Truth and AJ and?
They did the thing with AJ, but I don't know what's happening. So is he gonna face AJ immediately?
Because I feel like if AJ's retiring and everyone thinks he is, surely aren't we going to get a proper, hurrah like Cena did? That's going to involve a bit of TNA, and rather than just, you know what I mean, he goes into a match against Gunther and fucking that's it. Unless Gunther beats him and then AJ comes out after that and he's like, I'm going to retire. Like Gunther beat him into wanting to retire. Maybe.
Yeah. But before we continue,
because you know what I mean, they can't just retire AJ. They can't just retire AJ in like a month. Like,
yeah. So, Jester, I did bring a guest, but this guest wants to rant. So this is gonna be very, very fucking interesting. Hanno, welcome on. No.
I didn't listen to the stream, so Chess, I know you. Zia told me you enjoyed the finish and stuff, but
oh yeah, you know me.
I just want to rant, and then
of course
if
you do.
Disagree, it's fine. We leave it there.
Oh God.
Because John Cena tapping out is probably one of the worst decisions you could ever make. It's for me, it's probably up there with Jey Uso winning the world title at WrestleMania, because I don't understand it. So I'll give a couple of reasons. First off, his whole gimmick is never give up. So why? And always smiled. So that means he decided, well, he's had enough. His body can't do it, so it's time to give up. But like, come, it. If I tell that to one of the guys he met at Make a Wish, like, what's that gonna? It's always poetic. It's a
I don't think that's the
masterpiece.
message it's sending at all.
So
I don't think Cena tapping out for the first, well, not the first time in his career, but I don't think that's the message it sends at all. And the Make-A-Wish thing's like a cheap shot too, considering he granted the most cheap Make-A-Wishes in the history of humankind.
yeah,
I think those kids are still going to believe in John Cena no matter what.
yeah, no, they
The
will
character's
definitely.
dead, bro. The character is dead. The character is dead. Cena can't and isn't going on. He's a human. John Cena. Like, that's not even his real name. He's a normal person. He's an actor now. He has tapped before. It was like the 5th time in his career he's tapped too. And then the other names that he's tapped to are Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Brock Lesnar. The names that he's tapped, yeah, Jericho was the first one. The names that he's tapped to are big names. So it's not the first time in his career that he's tapped.
Yeah,
It's just,
but
and it was Vince who turned him into any wrestler, bro. Like, honestly, think about this. We want to talk about this. You're talking about Make-A-Wish kids. Okay. If Brock Lesnar's standing on your spine and pulling your skull towards his kneecap, are you going to tap or you're not going to tap because John Cena? Like, what's the smart thing to do? What's going to cause you some permanent
but
damage?
that's totally different to this.
He's a 50-year-old man. He's a nearly 50-year-old man. He's proving that, like,
Okay,
like it's even
that-
like the comics, bro. Like, even Batman can get defeated. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
but
And Batman's
my
just a
rebuttal-
fucking human.
My rebuttal to
Go.
that is Pat
Get fired up.
McAfee didn't tap out. Pat McAfee faced Gunther, and he didn't tap
Pat
out.
McAfee was a filler match. Pat McAfee was them giving
I
because
don't
Gunther
care.
had
He
nothing
didn't
to
tap
do,
out.
and they needed Gunther to bounce back after they made him look like a bitch to Jey Uso.
I don't mind Gunther winning. My thing is, you don't let Cena tap out because literally Pat McAfee didn't even tap out.
All right, but
That's the
Hanno,
crazy
can I
part.
give you an
Yeah,
argument?
but Pat McAfee didn't get locked into it for fucking 7 minutes straight.
I was gonna
Pat
say,
McAfee
no, it's not
barely
even just
stood
that.
up 2 or 3 times. Like,
It's not even just that. Look at it like this, right?
Pat
Gunther
McAfee went
at
to
that
sleep.
time. Just 1 second. Gunther at the time, yeah, when he lost to Jey Uso and when he
It was a bad decision.
no, yeah, it was. But again, people can argue this is about whatever. And the point is, we're talking about Gunther strictly here. This brother was at his worst. That's the whole point, right? He was at his worst, right? And then he even held the world title of Jey Uso because Jey Uso was focusing on other shit, blah, blah, blah. Had the title for a bit, lost to Punk, and was gone because he got injured. Comes back and now is stronger than ever before. Yeah? That's the way you need to look at it, bro.
He's
The guy
retired 2 of
comes
the
back
biggest
stronger
names
than
in the
ever
history of
before.
wrestling.
He back with his old music from when he was in NXT and all that stuff.
Did he make Goldberg tap too? Or did he pin Goldberg? I can't even remember.
The Goldberg was during when he was world heavyweight champion.
Did he make?
But
But did he make him pin or
explain
tap?
No, he made him pass out. He made him pass out.
okay, but explain to me how Pat McAfee.
Bro, why are you
doesn't
bringing
tap
Pat
out like a
McAfee into this?
loser.
We're talking about
because
Cena.
because his logic is if Pat McAfee
Booking.
didn't
That's
tap out,
booking,
John Cena
bro.
should, 'cause
Like,
Cena's
well,
better than
fucking
Pat.
Jey Uso
But
should be the strongest person in the world because he made Gunther fucking tap out in 5 seconds.
it's a
And
shit
is that logic in WWE right now? No. Gunther's the fucking number one. Like, so how does the logic apply just because someone got a win-loss in wrestling based on a script and you're talking about Pat bro.
It does
You're talking
matter
about Pat
because you need believability.
Believability. Cena got beat up for 35 minutes. He's a 47-year-old man. He's had 10 matches in a year.
And Pat McAfee got beat up for 15 minutes.
Pat McAfee, and he got beat up. He got thrown around like a bitch. Gunther didn't throw Cena around like a bitch.
And he still didn't tap out.
Because they made Pat McAfee look way better than they should have. What's that got to do with Cena's career?
Why do you... How can you...
Pat McAfee, bro. You bring in Pat McAfee. This is... I'm arguing with the sports entertainment fans here. Like, we're bringing in a fucking...
I think we're just
celebrity wrestling match as a reference point, bro. You're using a celebrity reference. Like, that's not... Those matches don't count, Hanno. They don't count, bro. Do you want to talk about the Jackass WrestleMania one too? That was a great match. Love that ending. Sami Zayn went on to be world champion after that. Do we want to talk about all the celebrity matches and how they don't make sense? And how fucking Stephen Amell beat Cody Rhodes, who's now the world champion?
Yeah.
Do we want to... Hanno, mate, don't bring celebrities into wrestling.
Okay.
Because she never made sense to begin with.
Get a better example. Get a better example then. Bring up Jey Uso and Gunther.
So, Jey Uso and Gunther.
Yeah, and then look what's happened in the 1 year since. Look where Jey Uso is and look where Gunther is.
Yeah, that's what...
Wrestling's a weird thing, bro. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes people try things.
Yeah, no, but again, Jester, but here's the point that Hanno fails to understand, and I try to explain it to him.
Daniel Bryan tapped out to end his career.
Funny enough, John Cena even said it, bro. You get down, you get back up.
He didn't get back up. He tapped out.
He did get back up. He did get back up. He got back up immediately after he quit.
Up and slapped everybody, getting into the final, and then fucking beating LA Knight. Yeah, making him tap to STF.
Yeah, Gunther did exactly. Yeah, Gunther did exactly.
He said exactly what he was going to do, bro.
Look, Hanno, I can appreciate you trying, but the Pat McAfee stuff's not helping at all. Anything like, bro, Cena, you weren't even there. Like, you're a kid. You were believing Cena when he was doing golden shovel jobs on wrestlers that he shouldn't have been. Right? You were believing it. You were eating up the hype as a kid. You were sitting there going, "Fuck, he's so great, yeah," and he was just burying name after name after name after name. And I'm sure fans of all those people would have been like, "Man, how did they lose so easily?" Like, Super Cena shit, bro. Like, even I shouldn't even have to do it, but even fucking Hulk Hogan went out on his back, and Hulk Hogan buried people for longer than Cena ever did. And literally, Hogan would kick out at one. He would cop a person's finishing move and then kick out at one and Hulk up. And that was his gimmick. And that's what they believed. And then he couldn't do it anymore. And he stopped doing it. And people were like, Hulk Hogan's not that great of a person. That's not going to happen with John Cena.
By the way, can I tell you something? It was the best example of that. The one, The Rock versus Hogan, bro. That was the most famous.
Yeah, the WrestleMania match. They flipped the switch, bro. They absolutely flipped the script.
Just get back up. It's like, he's crazy, bro.
And they went mental. And they went fucking mental for it. And if that happened today, oh, no selling piece of shit. Hanno, look, mate, it was a beautiful ending. It was a beautiful ending. I don't think you've even been around enough to have seen enough endings to people's careers that are worthy of.
Why do you think it was?
Because I think it was exactly what John Cena wanted.
Yeah. To be fair, John Cena would have wanted that type of thing.
I don't think John Cena was told by Triple H to smile as he tapped out. I think that was a conscious decision.
By the
of
way,
John
did you not watch Chris Van Vliet's thing with John Cena?
What does the smile mean? Like,
the smile means he's content.
Yeah, it means he accepted the fact.
Okay, he tapped out. He's happy.
He's nearly 50. He's nearly 50. He's wrestled 250 dates for like 15 years straight. And then even in the part-time...
And
yet-
still, he wanted to do more dates. So I don't get this. He's 50 years old.
They don't do more dates now outright.
No. Let me put it in terms that he will hopefully understand. The dates that you bring up, Hanno, that was before the final match. John Cena, he said on Chris Van Vliet's podcast that they done together, okay, heading into Saturday night's main event. The only thing John Cena has made a decision in anything in is Saturday night's main event. Anything beforehand, which was majority of the retirement tour, Triple H and whoever the fuck decided. He said this, bro. Go watch it back. Go watch it back. He decided nearly every single thing
with box office
on that show.
Would have had to have done with box office. They're not going to wheel him out to 200 dates on his final tour and watered down the impact of him retiring, no matter how much merch it would have sold. That's why.
Bro, John Cena done everything by the book till the final.
It's 100%. It's like they're not going to, it's like, they're going to heavily advertise the fact of him being at a show 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months in advance to get that one sold out. If they had him on every show, they wouldn't have had sellouts everywhere because the impact of it would have been watered down.
Well, you mentioned there.
And he's a 47-year-old man. The rest of them aren't doing 200 dates a year. He's literally, think about that too, Hanno. They haven't done 200 dates a year for like 3-4 years now. Cena's saying that. It's just him saying he could have done every show this year. They chose not to put him on it. And that's for the reason I just said. Box office draw and watering something down. They don't do 200 dates a year now, bro. They don't. Like, they do so many less.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, they don't.
Yeah, no,
even the house shows, bro, they're heavily split up. It's literally like fucking 20 people going to a house show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some will go that city, some will go that.
You get half the roster. That's what I mean, bro. Like the house shows now, like they don't do 200 dates a year. They might total, but in terms of all the people being together, they probably do 100.
Yeah,
they probably do 100 if that.
But
that's Cena talking a bit. That's his history in wrestling. That's him talking of how many dates they used to do. You know what I mean? That's him on Van Vliet saying, I'm ready to go. I'm 100%.
But
he can say that too. If they sent him out on tour, he might have got hurt.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't think it's the correct decision.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize John Cena's last year in wrestling by overworking him.
Yeah. No, yeah. But
look,
it
was beautiful in my opinion because it was wrestling. It was cinema. Had he all right, you wanted Rocky. You wanted Rocky 5 or something. Rocky 4. Fucking no. You did, bro. You did. You wanted the old man that is against you. You wanted him to win one final time.
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't want him to.
So if he ate a 3-pin, you would have had no problem with it.
He just didn't want to.
If he ate a 3-pin, you would have had no problem with that.
Yeah.
How would have you wanted that? How would have you wanted that 3 count to happen?
If he took 8 or 6 Gunther bombs in a row, tapped out of one.
You wanted John Cena to cop about 8 power bombs in a row.
No, 5, 6 or stuff.
To be the final image of his career, just getting power bombed relentlessly into the ground until he couldn't.
Okay, Hanno, if he fainted, would you have been okay with it?
Yeah. If he fainted, I'm cool with it. Like he tried his level best, but
I thought he was going to pass out. I thought he was going to be put to sleep.
Part of me thought he was going to
because then he doesn't tap and he doesn't give up. He falls asleep.
Yeah.
I thought that.
That's what he was. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I want. Just
you know what it is.
Out.
I
well, even answer there. Pass it, but I get it. It's him.
Don't get it. I was gonna say.
Conscious effort by him.
No. Hear me out. I think to be fair, if he passed out, the fan. But then again, I think part of the reasons to why fans was losing their shit is because of how 2025 has been. Can you imagine if Cena tapped out, but the WWE booking was good all year? I don't think the outrage would have been that bad.
I still think it would have been. I don't
I
think
don't
it
think-
would have been.
because, bro,
as
yeah,
I think they're going to
People
fucking
lost their
cry
shit.
no matter what happens at the moment. Like straight up, TKO, Netflix, everything since then, people want to find something to fucking jump on. If it's not TKO, it's Netflix. If it's not Netflix, it's Triple H.
Yeah, true.
If it's
yeah,
not Triple
that's-
H, it's the individual booking of a fucking match.
I'm not gonna lie.
Triple H.
I think Cena tapping out. I think Cena is one of. I think Cena probably was like, you know what? Let's give Gunther like that mega. Since I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
wrestling.
apparently, there's an audible on it too. They reckon that Cena called that on the fly because even Gunther's immediate reaction looks like he was shocked to see it happen.
Yeah, see, even Lewis agrees with me. It's like,
And Cena's the only person who can call fucking audibles whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
no, but the thing is,
But-
Cena didn't even call audibles until that night. That's it. That's something Hanno and everyone needs to understand. John Cena literally claimed it, bro, and I would believe
He's letting
it.
them. He's letting them set up everybody else's future using him as a product. Like he doesn't. He's not dictating. That's why. Like he's not dictating any terms or any conditions or saying I have to beat this guy or we have to have this match or like there's the only thing that we've seen that he did fucking have any involvement in was the intro for AJ.
Yeah, the HM match he had there because he thought they were absolutely messing it all up. So it was like
He set up the 100% answer, and I was screaming that down when we got the trilogy, bro. I was screaming that down after the second match, even with the way that went with Cena winning, as much as people hated it. And people hated that. They hated that. Well,
Yeah,
you
but-
buried
but
Dom.
Chester-
You buried Dom. John Cena just beat Dom. You've buried Dom. That
Yeah,
was
but
being
Chester,
said.
WWE
all over-
fans are the dumbest and most fickle fans you'll ever.
Well, I'm
come
sorry,
across.
the kid that we're talking to right now is coming across with that exact same type of attitude, where because one thing didn't live up to their personal idea of a character or the way they're meant to be booked forever, like no matter how much they get told about what the person wanted, about the end of their career, about how much of a run they've had, about the legacy of old people going out on their back, this was never going to make them happy. As
You know
much as
what?
John Cena
I
comes
thought of
out,
an analogy, and I
as much
think
as
Hanno
Cena
should
comes out
understand
later
this.
on and you wait for it and says, I think it was the most
Yeah.
beautiful.
But wait. I have a perfect analogy, and it's footballing related, which is what I want to bring to, because I know that people in my chat watch wrestling and football, and Hanno, so do you. Yeah, perfect analogy. You know how some of us, Hanno, yeah, we say like, okay, look what the Magic did then, right? But then another side will be like, well, what are you doing right now, right? That's the things that are being said about certain managers, right? You hear me say, what are they doing now, right? Now, you brought up earlier that Gunther tapped out to Jay, right? That was then.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
And that he didn't make fucking.
No. Again. My point is with the booking, right? That was then. What the fuck are you doing now? What is the plan now for the future? Yeah. What are you doing now that's rectified?
And who is the future?
And then again, another example: John Cena.
It's like fucking benching fucking Ronaldo because you've got some young fucking Portuguese kid that's about to fucking become a goddamn superstar, and Ronaldo's at his 85th fucking World Cup, just there on appearances, and you're like, well, fuck, he can still go, and people are going to cheer. But we really need to do something with these other guys, yeah?
That's fabulous. No. But again, I bring this point because that's the best way I can. Bro, another example. John Cena, yeah? John Cena, wait. John Cena turned heel and people liked it at the moment. Then it became shit over time.
Because it had finally happened. And then immediately later, because it wasn't NWO, because it wasn't them. Like they just hated it immediately. Immediately hated it. And then as soon as they got their first match, where he did exactly what he said he was going to do, it got worse. It got worse. And we got like 3 months of it. And that's what a heel run is.
John Cena's run?
The first time John Cena ever became world champion, you boys aren't going to remember. You should be kids. Kids. I was a teenager. I remember it. Do you know who he beat?
JBL, no? World
JBL. JBL for the undisputed championship. The beautiful one.
Mania 21.
WrestleMania. Yes. Do you know how long JBL had that title?
It wasn't over a year.
was like 13,
200?
14 months. Yeah, it was a long fucking
100
time.
days, yeah.
It was a long time. It was over a year. And I hated it. It was the worst. Like, and he was fucking beating Guerrero, Benoit, Angle, fucking all heaps of up and comers too. At the time, they had nobody. But my fucking God, did I hate him. Like JBL, he was just. You do not understand how bad that heel run was and how much like people hated it. And Cena being the one to like dethrone that heel run sent him to the fucking moon. Sent him to the absolute moon. And that was over 20 something fucking years ago. So like the way they went on about Cena's heel run as champion, doing what he was doing, wrestling fans just can't remember their wrestling or their history. Like it was literally like, it was Cena literally like his last title reign was him acting the very way the guy was that he beat for his first title reign. It was the exact same. And people hated it. But it was made to do that. It was made to do that. You just wanted the heel run. You got it. What was the heel run? What did the heel run have to be liked? What do you have to do? Like, what was a return of the Attitude Era? You wanted him throwing people off of bridges, fucking filling cars with concrete. Like, what did he have to do? Did he have to come out in the NWO shirt? Like, fucking, you know, like because of the Bray Wyatt fucking theory? Like, what did he have to do to, Triple H, like fucking Triple H doesn't have a boss that he has to fucking answer to that's a whole corporate board of like a dozen fucking people that know nothing about wrestling, just like they know nothing about the UFC. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, by the box office of him. It literally says executive producer Paul Levesque.
And you know how many movies say Quentin Tarantino's the executive producer and he had nothing to fucking do with it? Do you know how many movies say the fucking main actor is the executive producer?
Think the guy that's in charge? So you think the guy that's in charge of creative doesn't do actually?
I don't think he's in charge. I think he's in charge of creative.
He's just by name, but in reality, there's people.
I still don't think he gets to make the head call. Creative is they pitch ideas. It's like Vince back in the day. Vince had a creative, but it didn't fucking mean shit. Vince made the only calls. Vince okayed anything, and most of the time he dumped on anybody's creative and made the call himself. Creative is something that comes up with stories that pitch it to a greater power. The greater power has to okay creative to put it on TV.
So you don't think Triple H does the
I don't think he's in direct control. No,
I think he gives ideas to the TKO members.
You know who's the fucking worm? Right. You know who the one? All you fucking marks, bro. You just want to hate. You just want to love wrestling and be obsessed with wrestling. And then a wrestler is running wrestling, and you just want to blame him. Okay. You know who's the fucking worm and the slime that you should be hating? The real person that you should be hating. There's two. The Shapiro bloke, but Nick Khan. That's your fucking... Nick Khan is the Walt Disney.
Nick Khan and Ben Shapiro are both idiots.
And they're the people that Triple H has to answer to and get an okay from.
I disagree.
Yes. 1,000%. Since the TKO acquisition. As it was, before the TKO acquisition, Triple H, and this was, back me up here. Before the TKO acquisition, WWE was in the best spot it had been in years. Vince had been on the out for 2 years because of his sexual misdemeanors. Triple H, as it was, even in the build-up to that, everything he did with NXT. Fucking this motherfucker don't miss. Vince come in and fucked with it. Vince started to lose power immediately after. WWE turned around, became the hottest fucking product in the business. TKO acquisition, downhill. Now tell me Triple H is in charge.
To be fair, when TKO took over in the beginning, Like I'm talking very, very beginning. Yeah.
How much of it? No, tell me he's in charge.
Like so wait, hear me out. TKO took over at the like late 2023, as far as I remember. Remember when The Rock came out the following day and he did the thing with Theory? Let me finish.
So for
yeah,
a year and a half, when TKO took over, WWE was good because 2023 to 2020 and 2024, WWE was good. So why the hell is it bad now?
You know why it's bad now? Because now TKO are taking more control. Now they want to push certain people.
Hanno, do you watch UFC?
Do
you watch UFC, Hanno? Have you ever watched
And then when they push certain people, Triple H has limited resources to book with.
We got anybody in the chat that has an interest in UFC?
UFC.
Right?
UFC fans in the chat, UFC.
A lot of people used to have an interest in UFC. There's a lot of people who have an interest in it now. But anybody that's really known UFC for the whole fucking time will tell you how bad it is now.
He's interested.
They will tell you how bad it is now and how much it is a shell of what it was and how it's about fucking money and they don't give you the fucking fights that you want.
Bro, again, I'm trying to explain. Bro, TKO, listen, TKO, where they're really the problem is there's only a selection of names that they want being pushed out there.
But how do you know that?
But one thing I will agree with Triple H haters. One thing I will agree, Jester. Well, there's only one thing. I think, because I say this in football too, sometimes you got to make the best out of the worst situation. I don't think Triple H helps himself sometimes. In 2025.
Yeah, you wait till he fucking comes back on TV as a personality and as a heel personality, mate. They're really gonna fucking.
Brother, listen, I'm here. Hey, listen, shameless energy. Hey, Lewis knows me. Hey, listen, shameless energy. Yeah, listen, we're here for the shamelessness. But again, but real talk, Jester. Yeah. One thing I will agree with Triple H haters, and that's about it. I think Triple H could be doing more for himself to actually do the best with what he's got. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Because
he's not even able to be a mouthpiece anymore, bro. Barely even be a mouthpiece. Look at the way he is at the press conferences and shit. Like the dude's a shell of who he used to be. You look at the press conferences before TKO and the press conferences after TKO. He ain't even the same guy anymore, bro.
Yeah, I know he's too PR.
Because he's stupid.
Because he's a fucking. Oh my god, bro! What's he meant to do?
For son-in-law.
What's he meant to do? The doofus son-in-law.
But Hanno,
the doofus son-in-law of the sexual TKO fucking predator
owns Triple H now. They own Triple H now. It's not like Vince McMahon had no longer. Bro, you say doofus son-in-law, brother. Vince McMahon has zero involvement with WWE. Get that out of your head. Get the idea of your head that
he's still the son-in-law of Vince McMahon. So
who gives a fuck, bro? They got rid of the man himself, Vince McMahon, for all
Vince
the fucking
McMahon, the dude who for 2 decades was the most out of touch fucking wrestling business anybody on the face of the earth. Still so out of touch that he's trying to get back into the wrestling business. That's how fucking out of touch he is.
Bro, he has zero. Yes, sir. Hanno, this fucker, Vince McMahon, has zero ties to the company. So, bro, now it's TKO, bro. And that was the biggest fuck up in Vince McMahon perspective he's ever done, giving 51% of the company to Endeavor. Because now Endeavor was able to take.
Yeah, well, look what they're doing. They're doing things that even he never ever wanted, like the fucking advertising on the ring and shit like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree.
No, I know this is where
I know you got to realize it, mate. You're a wrestling fan you've been worked up. You're a mark. You've been wound up into being a mark by wrestling fans, but you can't seem to separate wrestling and business. And you think that Triple H, you want to hate Triple H, the wrestler. Like he's a booker, like he's doing this shit to personally upset you. We're trying to explain to you that the business side of it is controlling the booking, and you're refusing to.
But how do you guys know that? How do you guys know the business?
Because it's the way oh my god, bro!
It's
the way football works, mate. It's the way football clubs work.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Hanno,
it's the way
he's literally the producer of the show.
No wages and all that stuff under Blue Co. and I don't know who.
You're coming across as you're so caught up in the business, you're literally not paying attention to the real fucking world that runs the industry.
Wait. wait. Your football club, Chelsea, yeah? You know how they pay less wages now to these younger guys? Why do you think?
Yeah,
Why the fuck do you think?
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with Maresca.
No, because it's
setting up
their
tactics or
way of
anything.
doing business,
Marketability.
bro.
It's
It's their way
marketability.
of doing business, bro. Not like you can agree and disagree all you want. That's fine. However, that's their way of doing business. We're trying to explain to you how things work. We're not telling you that we agree with this, bro. Jester and I, we don't even agree with TKO having full control, bro. We don't even agree with that. We're just trying to explain how things work.
Netflix has been. I've been going on. You've been hearing me ranting about the Netflix thing, bro. Like on my own stream.
Yeah.
I was like, they said uncensored. You know how many fucking wardrobe malfunctions we've had, and I ain't even seen one titty. Not one. They said uncensored. So yeah, 100%, bro. Netflix
No, but that's
has
the
been
point I'm
a
trying
flop.
to get across. Like, it's them the
Netflix
way
has
of
been a
doing
flop.
business, bro.
We're trying to tell you, like,
but
you want to hate him, like he books everything individually. You seriously, you've got like.
No, I don't
Like,
think
even
that,
what
but I think he approves everything. Well,
No,
you
Triple
guys
H
think-
doesn't
No.
approve. He has the
No.
ideas.
He
and
makes
TKO
He gets all the
I
notes,
think-
puts them together, puts them like that, and hands them to someone, and they approve them.
Yes, it's like a
I
Bayern
think-
München. Yeah, and
I
What
think
about all right? What
TKO
about Lee Fitting? What about Lee Fitting? Who's Lee Fitting?
He's another dumb guy there. That's
Okay,
all.
so let's get upset about him. Let's go do some research on Lee Fitting and find out exactly who Lee Fitting is and what his connection is to wrestling and how much he knows about wrestling. And we'll start to hate him for the show that he's putting together about wrestling that has entertainment in it or whatever.
oh god,
But no, we'll hate the wrestler. We'll hate the one guy in the business because we just think he's got this agenda and golden shovels and he's a dumb cunt and that he runs TKO and he's worth billions of dollars.
Creative means you own the company.
What a wage,
Okay,
for fuck's sake. Like, he only gets paid like $5 million a year.
I mean,
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of
I know,
money.
I
But
know.
when they literally think he runs the fucking business, though.
I know. I agree
You
with
think
Jester.
what,
Listen,
who
you know
runs
me. I
WWE?
agree with it. You know,
You
I agree
think
with it.
Vince McMahon had a $5 million a year fucking paycheck?
This is entertaining. Wallah. This is actually...
It's the truth, though, bro. You can't separate you fully, Hanno. You can't. How young are you, bro? What's your age? How old are you, Hanno? Please.
18.
Oh my god. All right.
I said, "Oh my god, bro."
You're under half my age, bro. You can't separate the business and the reality. It's actually, we need three things here because it's wrestling and there's no reality with wrestling. You can't separate the business side, real life, the way real life works, reality, and then wrestling. This made up, like, it's like, bro, I mean, I'd hate to bring up the MCU or something with you. You probably have deep thoughts about that right now too. Like, you can't, bro. No matter how much we're trying to stress, we can't prove it. We can't prove it. But no matter what we say about TKO and the changes in WWE since TKO, UFC is an example because that's where TKO started to fucking do their thing. Someone else backing that up too. Like, no matter how much we use history, facts, and then even other business models that 100% football is like this and then some. And you could find so many pieces about how it's lost its soul, how it's just a money-making thing, how they don't care about the fans, how they don't care about who fucking sits there. Like, wrestling is the same thing. And, like, look at the football clubs. What they do, they get pissy about the CEOs, yeah? Like, when everything's going to shit, like Manchester. Manchester, right?
Yeah.
You get
I've got
pissy
a
about the
argument to that, to all of this. We saw WWE Unreal when they choose the Royal Rumble winner.
Oh my god, you see? Okay.
Yeah,
Who
I'm telling you,
chose
who chose the
Jey Uso?
Royal Rumble? No, okay.
Triple
We
H.
see. Wait. He's about to tell me about WWE Unreal, a behind-the-scenes reality show on Netflix.
No, Jester, I'm gonna dunk
That
on
I'm
his
sure
head
was
because I saw the
completely
he
fucking
can't fool me.
100% factual.
This fraud can't fool me. You know who fucking chose Jey Uso as the Rumble winner? Yeah, Not Triple H. Go watch it back.
Pritchard, wasn't it?
It wasn't.
Pritchard?
It wasn't.
Pritchard or one of the other.
What was that guy's name? I forgot his name. The fucking who was the first IC champion? Harley Race, I think. Not Harley Race. What was his name?
No, what? Pat Patterson.
Who? Oh no,
Wasn't
Harley.
Pat.
Oh, Hayes. That was the guy.
Michael Hayes. Michael
Hayes.
suggested it.
Michael
Yeah,
Hayes.
he said-
Go
I
watch
knew it was
back.
one of the
He
old
said-
timers. I
he-
thought
he
Pritchard.
said
I thought
Jake-
Pritchard.
Bro, Triple
he-
H insisted on CM Punk or Roman. Then Michael Hayes said Jey Uso because he's the hottest thing right now.
He suggested it.
And then Triple H went to Jey Uso and
So-
said, "I'm gonna strap
say-
a rocket on your ass."
And then
Yeah.
and then he went to Triple H, and then you remember because you brought up Unreal, so we're gonna fucking burn you now because they've pulled out their little fucking tree with all their little connected heads after Triple H. There's a whole lot of major fucking heads that it had to run through before anything got okay. And anyways, Unreal, Netflix, more choreographed than wrestling. Wrestling's live. It's a lot harder to fucking...
There are some truth to what they do in Unreal.
Bro, Netflix did Drive to Survive, which is F1, and it got people into F1,
I'm
and it's
saying
the fakest
some
fucking
of the
thing
things
about
they do
F1
is
ever.
interesting. Some of the things in the Unreal is
They were interesting, but it was a fly on the wall that wasn't allowed to look at anything it wasn't allowed to look
Okay.
at.
So, can I?
No,
ask
I hear
this
your point, but I'm
question?
just saying there are some truth to what they do, showing on what they show on Unreal, basically.
Okay,
Anyways,
so-
look, I'm done going around in these circles. We didn't even get to
Yeah.
do the Masked Man.
Uh,
Yeah. By the way, Austin Theory. Yeah.
I'm already overtime. I'm not going to argue this anymore. I like the Triple H hate needs to stop. Like, you can't say cooked. Everything that you love about wrestling now, all your little favorites, all your indies, all your NXTs, where NXT's at right now, all Triple H, and all when he was actually in control of something. He hasn't been in control of something since then. A long fucking
agree to
time.
disagree.
NXT went to shit. Even now, Sean's not fully in control of NXT. But when NXT works, people are like, oh, Sean's cooking. He's got to okay to someone too. Who's he okaying to? Triple H. Oh, but he does everything so fucking bad. He's the worst guy in history. Even the young dudes that you have there now, the people that are actually getting pushed, and the people we want to complain about, like, we'll bring up Jay. Hanno, do you like LA Knight?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Yes, he does.
We're
yeah.
fucking done here. We're fucking done.
Yeah, but I like LA Knight, so you're done with me then.
I know, but you know my point. You know my fucking point because you
Yeah,
threw
yeah,
LA
yeah,
Knight
yeah.
and Jay in the same group. Wait, you know my point because you threw LA Knight and Jey Uso in the same group that I did before with our boy who can actually wrestle Sami fucking Zayn.
Wait, you talking to me or Hanno now?
You, when I'm saying that those three are in a little group.
Oh yeah, we did talk
beloved,
about them. Yeah,
but-
true. Yes.
And it's insulting because Jay is a catchphrase. LA Knight is a fucking walking model. And fucking Sammy can wrestle. But he's bland. He's vanilla. His best work is when he's being a weird cut. Being a funny, kooky.
Yeah, funny,
Annoying shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
baby
mean? Like,
face, push of a
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Point being, Jay, he shouldn't be getting lumped in with them two because he can fucking wrestle. But those two are WWE products through and through. Like sports, entertainment. And
Disagree,
but
bro.
you yourself,
I
like
like LA
Jay,
Knight, though.
Jay and LA Knight are the same fucking thing. How many times have they been
They
involved
are
in the
not,
same
but okay.
fucking
Yeah, but you know what the
tournaments?
difference
No,
between
they
Jay
are.
and LA Knight
They
is,
are
my
in the
opinion.
same pegging spot.
I
Jay
think LA
should be
Knight
held
wrestles
up.
better than
Jay should
and
be held up
secondly,
on an esteem.
LA Knight
Bro,
is more
you look at-
promoter.
Look at Jey Uso's history in WWE. Look at LA Knight's history in WWE. And you cunts are still like, oh, LA Knight. Oh, push him. He's fucking like 5 years older than Jay. He don't have no fucking titles to his name. He doesn't have 15 years of hard work. And you rate him the same. But then you hate Jay. You're so fucking
No,
fickle.
yeah, but you know what it is.
You
Jay,
got no
I like
idea.
I
You
like
get
I like Jay
by
Uso, bro. But
One word. Shake your head all you want, Hanno. Yeah. Yeah. You would rather.
No, but
have
it's not
that
only
guy-
yeah though. That's my thing. It's not only yeah though.
No, it is all yeah. It is all yeah.
No,
His
LA Knight
ability-
got over organically. Jey Uso
LA
got
Knight's
20.
ability in the ring is the most generic, boring fucking shit in the world. He might as well be
I
the
think it's
Miz.
overhated. I'll be real.
He might as well be the Miz. He's basically a jacked Miz.
Bro, okay, we're not gonna do the Miz like that because the Miz actually can cut
Okay.
promos.
No, the Miz has got a 25-year career and was put in a spot that he shouldn't have been
But
put
I
in.
do agree. The
And,
Miz's offense was ass. at
Just
that
that.
and then how
Jey
did the
Uso
fans?
or
So
the Miz?
how would the fans feel if the Miz got turned into world champion right now? Not happy.
Yeah, but okay, you're missing the point though. The Miz is at Twilight.
Yeah.
When he was
And
champion,
LA
at one
and
point,
L
I don't
and,
mind.
and LA Knight is 3 years younger than him. I repeat,
Well,
LA
I
Knight
see
is
champion.
3
I didn't
years
mind it,
younger
bro.
than the Miz. I repeat, 3 years younger. He's 43, bro. 43. The Miz
No,
is like
but
the same
again,
age as John Cena.
but you're missing the point. We've seen Miz already. We've not seen LA Knight.
In WWE.
Yes, it's okay, and
Yeah. And there's also a guy like called Finn Balor who has been like world champion and he's way fucking
Who?
better than all those.
who? No, I'm saying who because I didn't
Finn-
hear you. What?
Finn
Finn Balor.
Balor.
Yeah, and Finn Balor deserves better too.
He does. He does. But I'm not getting upset about that for the last decade.
Wait. You think you don't think, brother? You don't think I wish Finn Balor had a better career than he's had?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I'm
No,
saying
but
Finn
okay,
Balor.
so no,
I'm saying
I'm
Finn Balor.
maintaining the same energy though.
Finn Balor is the same type of. He's the same age, same type of look.
Yeah, and if he got a
Same
decent run, I don't mind it. Yeah, if he got one more decent run, I don't mind it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's my point.
By the way, I'm
just
telling
saying.
you right now, part of the problem with WWE booking today, and
Straight
I
up,
said it
guys.
before,
All I'm
feel
trying
like
to do
we're
is.
sticking with the same names. Could you imagine if we
Yes,
involved Finn
Yes,
Balor,
I've been saying that to you for the last hour. I've been saying that to you for the last
It'd be
year, and
more
that's why I'm
fresh.
so
It'd be
fucking
more
done to
fucking
death.
fresh.
That's why I'm so done to death with LA Knight and Jey Uso and fucking CM Punk and fucking every other 4
Yeah,
men
and
that
if
they've
you
had in the
gave
same.
me Finn Balor instead of LA, okay, I don't mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
but
made it make
it's not
sense,
going
I
to
don't
happen.
mind. Yeah,
It's not going to happen. Anyways, my final point. I'm not going to argue this anymore about someone who thinks that Jay is the worst thing in the world, but likes LA Knight when they are the exact same thing.
yeah, but you're
and
missing
one
the
of
point to where
and one of them.
Yes, but you're missing the
I
point.
think you're missing the point about Jey Uso.
So okay. So let me give you the difference. Yeah, Jey Uso, right? So he won the Royal Rumble.
What's LA Knights? What's LA Knights history? Fucking
What?
NWA and TNA.
Okay, and those were good times. Even NXT.
And where would that stick you anywhere else in WWE? Straight into fucking development, unless you're AJ
Okay.
Styles.
Yeah, but
Okay,
LA Knight
yes,
made
sir.
the best out of them
Okay.
opportunities, didn't he?
No, he got turned into
In my
a
opinion,
model
he did.
and
In my
nearly
opinion, he
walked
did.
out on the business.
So just
Yeah, he nearly walked
Who
out.
turned him
But
back?
you-
Who turned him back into LA Knight? Who turned him back into LA Knight?
Yeah, Triple H. And am I dissing Triple H?
But you remember that doofus son-in-law comment, Hanno? You remember what the doofus daddy
Call
fucking
Hanno on
did
this
to
one.
your
Don't
boy
call me
LA
out on
Knight?
that one.
You remember what
Because
Doofus
Vince McMahon
Daddy
made
did
him
to
Max
LA
Dupree.
Knight?
I didn't forget. He made him Max Dupree. That's why
And
Max
Ma- and Mansoor.
exists,
And
by the way.
Mansoor.
Hanno, in case
and
you
Max
didn't know.
Dupree is good. Is Max Dupree good? Come on, I'm saying.
No,
Anyways, wait.
no. Hanno
I have
said no.
better things
We're
to
not,
do
okay,
than
you
to
can dip,
argue
fine.
about
Big up,
Triple
Jester.
H
Go
and-
subscribe. Yeah, Hanno, you're missing the point.
Yeah,
The
just-
point is,
Yeah.
okay, Vince made
All good,
him Max
Hanno, all right?
Dupree.
I don't.
Triple H made him
Okay.
LA Knight.
No beef, mate.
Agree to this.
Yeah, no,
Agree to
you're
disagree.
100% welcome
Yeah.
to it, bro. But I think you are of the young generation, the internet generation that sees an opinion form on the internet and you jump to it like fucking flies on shit. The moment it becomes an internet opinion and one channel has it, 2 channels have it, 3 channels have it, then it's your opinion. And I see it happen because I follow all the channels, I follow all the fucking pages, I see it. And I have my own opinions long before they become whatever. Sometimes they come to fruition, other times they don't. But I fucking tell you what, I see the way the last few years, especially the younger generation, constantly flip-flop. Constantly fucking flip-flop. And the John Cena heel run, the John Cena final turn, coming from an 18-year-old kid that hasn't even been alive to see the whole run of his career. the flip-flop from you guys and the way you changed the flip-flop on Triple H, the flip-flop on NXT, the flip-flop on fucking whoever is flavor of the month. Jey Uso 6 months ago, you just wanted him, he's pushed. Now he's like, oh, shut up, fucking enough.
Oh no,
It
just
might not
I
have been-
agree in that context.
might not
but
have been your opinion.
But Jey Uso,
Yeah,
I'm
The way
sorry,
people felt about
Yeah,
Jey
his
Uso
in-ring
is the
ability
exact
got
same.
exposed midway through WrestleMania.
The way people felt about Jay is the exact same certain group felt about LA, and the exact same certain group felt about Sammy.
No, but Justin, with Jey Uso is because he got exposed watching too many times. Can we agree on that?
100%, 100%. With any of them too, though, you always have to try in wrestling. You always have to try. If we don't create stars, we got nothing. You look back into history, I don't think Kofi Mania should have happened. It was a thing. It happened. People love it. I have my opinions on that.
Yes.
Right? Daniel Bryan. A lot of people think that shouldn't have happened. That happened. That was the thing. It worked. Rey Mysterio. There are guys throughout history. There are moments. Then you've got Jinder Mahal.
By the way,
We tried. We tried. I'm just saying, there's been times where, bro, look at history, look at wrestling. There's been times where it's so manufactured and so forced. I agree that if they don't try with certain people, then you're never going to have anything. Having it run around the same people, it's getting real fucking repetitive. It's been the same people in the mid card. It's been the same people at the top card. And then the few people that they were trying to push through the mid card did get hurt.
Yeah, but that's that again. But that comes back down to what you and I were saying to Hanno. It's TKO because they decide who gets the push because of merchandise sales.
It's not just the merch, but it's just I think it's like
ticket sales, whatever. Because some people, an average fan cares.
It's clicks. It's like stuff on TV. It's recognizability. Like even you know, like look now, like look at just what's happened with Zoopedia, whatever it is, like most successful animated movie of all time, and it's got Roman and CM Punk playing partners in it.
The zoo thingy. I forgot the name.
Yeah, Zootopia. I think it's about like, and the fact that like Punk's there. I don't think Punk should be the top guy. I'm one of the ones that think Punk shouldn't be the top guy. I think he's done good work, but I'm sick of the program constantly revolving around Punk. He's the same, like literally, we've got John Cena retiring, and Punk is the same age as John Cena. Then the next guy down.
Back after 10 years. I think that's why people are like enjoying Punk as much as they can.
Fair enough. Fair to them. And I know I have said that he's returned.
I think
to
it
WWE.
sounds what I said about John Cena and that watch long. Remember what I said? Enjoy while you have it. I think this is what's happening with
I think look with Punk. I think even when he returned to AEW, he proved very quickly that he's always still been able to do it to the highest level.
But that's what it comes down to with CM Punk. That's the way I view it.
No, fair. He deserves to stay there because he can.
By the way, speaking of Punk about the Saudi thing, John Cena even said what I was saying, bro. Just saying. That was John Cena's favorite match just because of the circumstance. So I'm just saying for that.
And that's what I said to you earlier. Like when Punk retires now too, that's going to be a moment that's going to come up in Punk's highlight package. Yeah, like fully. That's going to be a moment from his career.
Like the whole context surrounding the match and the history that they had, blah 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 blah.
Oh, their histories. I mean, the pipe bomb is. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be surprised if Heyman's not around whenever Punk goes into the Hall of Fame. I'd see it being someone like John Cena.
By the way, just so I can push a little agenda. By the way, even Randy Orton, he's over here. He, Liv Morgan, they were here.
Yeah, I seen these days.
Yeah, and Randy Orton said he might be somebody's neighbor. He's considering getting a vacation home. I'm just saying, by the way.
W love Morgan.
I'm sure.
You know what? One thing I'll give you, Hanno. Liv Morgan loves Saudi, so maybe I might have to change my mind for the agenda's sake.
Haram, bro. Haram. Calm down, all right? Calm down.
Brother, I saw Cardi B the other day at a concert, bro.
I heard you talking about her, cunt. I was like, that's the most fucking in-depth excited I have ever heard him talk about anything. Like, You like had to check your pulse, bro. You were like,
brother,
fucking.
I've seen it all that weekend, bro. I've seen it all that weekend. Bro.
So what? You're telling me Cardi B did a concert in Saudi Arabia and she still looked like Cardi B?
Bro, she was wearing abaya and everything.
Like Jesus Christ.
Crazy work.
Money lets you do a lot, huh? Lets you do a lot, man.
By the way, I was talking a lot of.
Well, see, you're getting so. Look, I'll tell you this, mate. You're getting a lot going on there. You get so cultured to the point with all this money, you might start sacrificing some of your own fucking morals.
I only got paid to perform because she was talking so many nice things about Saudi, so people thought that she got paid.
Yeah, dude, I seen. I actually, even truthfully, I seen a thing recently with Bill Burr, the comedian. Bill Burr was over there. He did a comedy show.
Yeah. There was a comedy show going on. Yeah, by Real.
And he was, and I seen some of the bits from it. But he was basically, when he come back, he was like, man, fucking every motherfucker was just trying to get me to fucking talk shit about fucking Saudi. He was like, they were fucking nice people. What can I fucking say? He's like, they were, they fucking told me straight up. He's like, these are the fucking things you can't talk about or fucking bad things will happen. I'm like, okay, I won't fucking talk about those fucking things. He's like, but they were fucking funny. They fucking got it. They get fucking life. I just said fucking shit about fucking, you know what? They fucking laughed. He's like, they were no fucking different. He's like, surely, that thing on the list, if I said any of those things, I was going to be fucked, He was like, but they were fucking funny, man. They were fucking laughing. I had a fucking good time. Like, I was laughing hard. I love Bill Burr. He's a normal dude. And just seeing him talk like that, it made me laugh. Like, it almost felt like there was someone in the background holding the gun to his head as he was saying it. But he was like, I had a fucking good time, like, yeah, it was funny, bro. Legit. Like, it's the list thing, too. I couldn't imagine what would be. Like, it would be hard trying to do a comedy show. Like, bro, in real life these days, it would be fucking hard to do a comedy show in certain places without being handed a list saying, here's all the things you can't say without fucking offending people. I couldn't imagine how brutal it'd be in some of those countries. But yeah, big ups to them. I know they're doing a lot of shit. Knowing they're doing comedy shows, I was like, that's pretty crazy. That was weird to me. Like having Western comedy shows in Saudi Arabia. Like, imagine Ricky Gervais being over there. That doesn't feel right. Be pretty funny. The guy from The Office. Anyways, I'm done. Have a good one. Hanno, go watch some of the greatest retirements in history, Hanno. Seriously, mate.
I will go watch things one and
go watch Cena tapping out previously, bro, because he tapped out like a bitch.
Well, he tapped out to a few people. He tapped
out like a bitch.
Like we're talking about before he won his first world title. Yeah, he actually tapped out.
Like even the Vince McMahon created that. All right, but you wait till he comes out, Hanno. When he comes out with his first interview about it, you are going to hear in his words why it had the ending it had. And I fucking guarantee you that the smile, the tapping out, I guarantee you it was all him. I guarantee you.
Being like, you know what? I gave up because it's like it's done.
I guarantee you. Like, there is no other wrestler, bro, in history. Like, Flair was crying. I remember Flair. He was crying before they even hit 3. That's Ric Flair. He fucking cries a lot. No other wrestler in history can say that they went out with a smile on their face. Like, literally, his face is going to be... It's like a fucking porn star being wrapped in titties. Like...
What the fuck?
No, dude. He was a wrestler who went out with a smile on his face in one of the most wrestler ways ever. You'll understand as you get older. You'll understand it. I swear, as you get older, you'll understand it.
Enough to get, but I get. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen.
You did get it. You got it straight away. Like you knew the context of which content. I think content is the most perfect word. Content, and until you can truly understand what content means, or have lived a life, or have fucking felt satisfied in something you've achieved, content is a different type of thing. And I think that's what he was trying to express, that he was content and happy with the way his career had gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna end this game.
Don't do the low blow with the fucking Make-A-Wish kids, all right? That's harsh. If you Make-A-Wish kid sees this and he's like, Is he saying that because John Cena tapped out, that means I'm gonna die?
Yeah, but Jester, again, they probably be thinking
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at all. Everyone's like, "Yeah, big piece of dog shit."
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we're gonna end it. We didn't even get to talk about Theory, and he fucking dipped. Fucking great. Oh fuck, no, it's supposed to be this one. But anyway,
Theory, no pop, basically, got nothing.
you know what it was with Theory before? It was just before we end it quickly. Since Jester's gone, but I guess we can talk about it quickly. First of all, I thought Raw was mid in general, but Theory, you know what? We expected it. I'm glad that they got it over with now, so we don't have to focus on it by the time we get to the match with Punk and Braun Breaker. You can just be a part of the group and whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, happy days. That's all I have to say, really. Just get out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think with Theory, by the way, he might need something like this so he can elevate his career. Because some people elevate when they're in a faction. That's something else.
I don't know.
Look at Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, bro. They elevate. I mean, Braun Breaker was gonna elevate regardless, but look at Bronson Reed, for example. Brothers elevated by being in that group. Hopefully, Theory will be the same.
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't think the fans will care for him, unless it's something meaningful they come.
They will if
unless it's something meaningful. Yeah,
but again, he has to be, bro. The problem with Austin Theory for the past few years, Vince tried making him the next John Cena. And he beat John Cena, all that shit happened. Triple H continued what Vince wanted, basically. And that didn't work because
John Cena... No, not Triple H, TKO. Stick to your word, TKO. Yeah.
No, because TKO wasn't there when that match happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
when Solo lost 41 matches in a row, was that Triple H or TKO?
Wait, when Solo lost what?
41 matches in a row after he beat Cena.
Yeah, no, but TKO took over.
Was that Triple H or TKO?
TKO took over initially.
So that was okay.
No. So I'm saying, bro, TKO. Bro, TKO took over initially. Wait, you talk about when Cena lost to Solo in the Saudi show, the one that I went.
Yeah.
Solo beat John Cena. Yeah, I think TKO took over initially.
And then Solo went on those 41 matches.
41 matches.
Losing. He lost like 41 matches.
Are you talking about before he became that tribal chief? Is that what you're on about?
Yeah, before.
Yeah, but he was. To be honest, Triple H was always going to book Solo Sikoa to be Roman's side chick. If that were not side chick, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but was that Triple H or TKO that decided Solo should lose all those matches?
I mean, if I'm giving Triple H for booking good stuff at that time, then I have to call out Triple H by that logic, no?
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know what is Triple H.
No. But again, TKO took over later on in the stint. Because at the beginning, TKO allowed Triple H to finish whatever he started. Then the newer shit happened and TKO...
Yeah.
Bro, I genuinely think TKO started really making decisions for themselves when the Raw Netflix thing happened. Because beforehand, everything was going well. Think of it this way, yeah? We went from Vince McMahon. Hear me out. Vince McMahon. Remember when he retired because of the whole case that happened? Alleged case that happened, right? Triple H then took over, right? Took over from mid-22 till, I would say, and then TKO came over late 23. TKO took over late 23. That's when the finalization of the deal happened. Right? Triple H still continued booking, right? Until TKO really had their fingerprint on everything commercial-wise. And I'm talking like Netflix, everything on the ring, blah, 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 blah. All that fully happened by the time we got to Raw on Netflix, that's when the whole new era thing that they claimed was going to happen started. You know what I mean? So my thing is, that's why I think Triple H in 2025 looked fraudulent compared to 24 and 23, because TKO had more of the imprint and it didn't do Triple H favors. But even then, you heard me tell Jester this, you can't bullshit me here. I said Triple H should have done better with what he had. So, but I'm telling you how it is. That's the only thing.
Yeah, no. Agree to disagree. I think he's in charge of it all. And I think where TKO comes in is TKO will ask him with, let's say, the wrestlers releasing. Okay, we need to get rid of X amount of money. What wrestlers don't you need? And then he gives.
Yeah, but again, that's the TKO thing. They did that within UFC as well. By the way, you can ask anyone that watches UFC. They did the same shit.
So yeah, but the thing with Fury is, I'm just glad they did it, because now it's over. Now it can progress. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but then again, like I said before and everything, how's the follow up gonna be?
Yeah, the follow up.
It's all good doing what you're doing with the whole moment. Moment means nothing without follow up. So anyway, we're gonna redirect to Jester. Yeah, because he's gonna go live. I did put, obviously I cannot do it directly like I do on ZeerTalks FCB, because this channel just started. Yeah, to the point that I had to rebrand everything, as you can clearly see. So yeah, listen, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells, future content notifications. Go check Jester's channel out. Subscribe there. I'm gonna redirect it to you there anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Go check Hanno Sports Hub, the sporting content in general. Yeah, he's a Chelsea fan, so if you're interested, you can go check him out. It's in the description below. And yeah, man, hopefully you're good wherever you are, man. We're gonna now go to Jester's stream. So yeah, when we get there, yeah, Zero Raid. And we're gonna end it with this fan sounding like how Hanno sounded this entire stream. Take care. See you.
Disgusting.
See you later.